ask you a quick question?
If you're gonna be respectful and serious.
No, it's about I was evangelical growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
I was pretty Christian through 17, 18.
Yeah.
And then got older, and a couple of my buddies and I deconstructed just because there were some contradictions in the Bible. And the biggest one I see is about slavery.
Okay.
If we were going to live by the Word of God today, we would be completely endorsing slavery.
Depends on what slavery you're talking about.
There's just explicit verses talking about slaves obeying their masters, and like that they should do that. Like it's a respect thing, almost like in marriage, how like the husband is the direct line to God, and how there's supposed to be that respect between husband, wife, and the children. There's also that direct link in terms of a slavery hierarchy in the Bible, which I think most Christians don't advocate for today.
Well, not slavery in the Bible is totally different than chattel slavery, where masters beat up their slaves, kill them, torture them. It's very, very different.
Yeah, but it's still endorsing slavery.
Well, it's more. You could better label it indentured servitude. It's like someone working for an employer today. Same thing, or very similar.
Indentured servitude is so much better.
Very similar.
Indentured service didn't have freedom. They had to spend, some of it was like, I think Benjamin Banneker was an indentured servant. It was like 10, 15 year.
No, not in the Bible. It was about set.
You'll never fix stupid. It's fine. Just come on.
But do any of you profess to be Christians now?
I mean, I grew up very Christian.
Okay.
I literally got confirmed as Jesus. So.
I played in Christian worship bands. I grew up in the church. And I just got to the point where I felt like the Gospels of what Jesus talked about differed a lot from the rest of the Bible. I feel like they don't line up. And that's why it's like, I respect everyone that still follows, but stuff like abortion bans and there's a lot of inconsistencies, and I'm not sure where Jesus would stand on a lot of stuff.
What inconsistency?
There's so much inconsistencies in the Bible in terms of disrespect for women in the Old Testament compared to what the New Testament will say. Jesus is not very, love your neighbor, and then Paul is just completely off. It's just, I think that's why I find the issue with it. I always like to get people's perspectives on it, because like I said, I grew up very, very Christian. And
I didn't. God save me later in life.
The teachings of Jesus, I think, are really great. There's just Paul and the Old Testament. Anyway, have a good night.
Okay.
Think for yourself, kiddo.
I am.